the upstairs especially is just extreme. Like there's just a feeling about it, especially in Grandma's room. It's really eerie.
And then the next room over, there was a full handprint like that on my lower back the whole time.
Right now, this should never be happening. I got amps that are going out. I got music that's changing. I got everything that's happening.
Something just pulled our IR camera.
So, I mean, you guys will find plenty of activity here. You're going to see things get crazy.
Yeah, we love that kind of stuff, man. Like, we've been to a lot of locations and we haven't been scared out yet. Mayhem Mansion, known to us today as a haunted attraction located in northern Kentucky. However, at one point, this place was a home, a restaurant, a bar, a place for the local fishing hole people to come and enjoy. But now, it harbors horror, scares.
I've been waiting for you.
For kids and adults of all ages. Even though they enjoy it, we get to go in and investigate the ghosts that hide in the dark. It was built by two ponds so people who fish could come and enjoy their time.
But it was also known as a place where they would make moonshine and send it off to the tracks. Throughout the house's life, it's been many things: a bar, a restaurant, a home to a family. But one thing that we believe has stuck within this place is entertainment for all. We believe that the energy of this house still sticks with that feeling. The question that remains though, do the spirits also feel this way? Are they happy with the way the place is? Or will this be more active now that there is a haunted attraction here? Join us tonight as we try and answer these questions. As we arrived at the Mayhem Mansion, few things caught our eye. The history, the horror, and the amazing staff and owners. They were so nice and treated us like family. They even let us have a booth here, which was super amazing because we got to meet you guys. As we were getting set up for our booth though, two of the actors wanted to go upstairs and do a spirit box session before they got their makeup on. We thought this was a good idea. However, we didn't expect what was going to happen next.
Just don't really have really many stories. It's just like the upstairs especially is just extreme. Like there's just a feeling about it, especially in Grandma's room. It's really eerie. A lot of people who worked here for many years, they always complain about being feeling like they're watched, and it's just eerie, like they're not alone in there. And the house itself is just a great atmosphere. It's a great place to be. you're in here and you feel welcomed. You actually do feel like you're at a party in this house. Like, you don't feel like you're alone anywhere you go.
They love haunt season.
They love haunt season.
Oh yeah, I got the feeling like I feel that I got the feeling when I was downstairs. When you're left alone, you definitely start to feel like the house is like, if it's not, you know, haunting, scary, like attraction series.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like, oh, we're gonna scare you still, but not like a
they'll
bad
still get
accident
you.
where-
They definitely-
Like one night, a group was going through that room, and I was in here like watching Belle do her thing, and like the Dropbox just dropped randomly. I was like, "Come on, guys, are you
Even
serious?"
when we do maintenance and stuff at the beginning of the year, even this year, we were trying to put a new door in downstairs. We always change something every year, and the lights just wouldn't work. And then like you would yell at them like, knock it off, don't do it. Light comes back on. Up here's a different vibe. It's definitely two different worlds.
Actually, it feels like almost every room is its own world. Not just the theme, but just like every room's got its own feeling.
Yeah.
The thing that happened next was we started a spirit box session. And for the sake of those with earphones, I won't have you listen to the whole thing. We did pick up one word.
I've known you for a long time now. Do you want to come talk to me? You talked to me last time.
That was a what?
However, after we picked up that word, the spirit box started to die. You can see with this clip here. Keep in mind, the spirit box was completely charged before we used it.
It's dying. Yeah. Well, we'll try it for a minute. It was charged.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh no, it's okay.
This is
It
normal.
happens.
Yeah.
This is very normal. That's why we don't bring phones upstairs, because they die really quick.
Yeah, my phone was charged when we walked in at 100%. And I know it's searching for signal, but that's dead. That's dead.
As you'll see soon, this was the start of a trend that affected our whole night. As the night crept in, we got to meet a lot of new faces and hear a lot of your stories, did a few live streams on all of our social media platforms, and enjoyed most of our night. We even got the chance to go through the haunted attraction as well. Of course, loving every second of it. Fear of discombobulation, the scares that came out around every corner, but overall the enjoyment of us and the actors' faces. And of course there's Remus, the old moonshiner that's there to make your night and start your fright.
Geez, where the hell you come from? I don't know. I was found under a rock. Well, you need to get back under it.
Honestly, he kept me laughing the whole night. But something strange happened. After Roger went through with Lee and Tony, we were told this.
I got shit that's happening right now that should never be happening. I got amps that are going out. I got music that's changing. I got everything that's happening. So you guys are going to have a fun-filled night.
Apparently, after they went through, all of the music started to mess up, either shutting off or creating static noises, things that have never happened before in the 14 years they were open. If there were spirits here, they knew we were here. But all it did was excite us for the ghost hunt that was yet to come.
Welcome to the Mayhem Mansion after hours. Everybody's gone. All the workers, the employees, all the beautiful customers that came in and talked with us tonight. It's only us 5. Staying here. Doors locked, lights off, and we're gonna see what really goes bump in the night here. So come with me as we go and explore the hidden passageways of the Mayhem Mansion.
One by one, we turned off each light in the house to make the place completely dark. We got Lee set up in a CCTV room, so that way he could communicate with us and let us know if something is going on in a room that we're not in. Passing out the equipment, we then separated into 2 teams. James, our Aries, and Tony, a special guest, and Roger and I. We split up so that way we can get more of the house at once. As you will soon see, if there were spirits there, they knew exactly what to do with that.
keep note, we put it right there. That's right there, but we're gonna take that with us. Casket room, Mayhem Mansion, 3 a.m. This one's for us. I'm gonna turn this up a lot. There's the thing the little girl was using, the non-handled axe that she was using to hit people with. Spirits of this house. Spirits of this house. I want to talk to you real quick to tell you we are here to have fun. We know that you like to scare. We know that you like to, you know, have fun with scaring people. You're not aggressive in doing so, you just enjoy scaring people. That's the nature of this house now, but it's also the nature of the house to bring people in and communicate and have fun. This was a bar, a restaurant, and a home. And first off, I want to thank you for allowing us to come into your house and speak with you tonight and enjoy the fun environment of this location. I want to thank you for all that you've done. And I'm going to say this multiple times throughout the night. Everyone who works here is happy to be here. Everyone who works here appreciates everything that you've done, that they're doing, that you allow them to do. They want to say thank you. The proceeds that they make go to donations for charity, for cops and kids. Is that the right one? And it couldn't be done without you guys. Thank you. And tonight we ask you to don't be afraid to talk with us. Don't be afraid to use these devices we have around us. They might be scary, they might be new, each one's different. Do not be afraid to touch them. Anything that we have brought, if you want to open and close doors, turn off and on the lights, whatever you want to do, tonight is the night to do it. You are the stars tonight, and we are here to talk with you, learn about you. You can scare us, you can entertain us. We just ask, don't be aggressive.
Come back to the security room.
Why? What's up?
I might have something on my back.
Let's go. Already?
I want to thank you. We'll be there. I want to thank you for allowing us to be here. Everyone thanks you. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy this night together.
Let's rewind a bit so that way you can see what happened to James and Tony.
Really creepy stuff. I mean, you got all those. Tony, don't you leave this room without me. You have that, and you have that one. A whole bunch of other little ones.
So, I guess I'm just gonna sit on the floor. If that's okay.
Turn the EMF on and the EVP. Yep. Set on top of the crib. Actually, that next to the tricycle.
Where?
That right there. That.
This thing?
No, the tricycle. My bad.
This thing?
Yeah.
It's up right in the middle of them.
That's fine. And set next to EMF.
This is the EVP of Mayhem Mansion inside the doll room. It's gonna be Tony and James. Alright, I'm gonna pick my spot on the floor.
Is there anybody in this room with us right now?
As you just heard, there was a weird noise that we picked up. It was a little bit clearer on the EVP. I'll show you with the CCTV footage so that way you can see that it wasn't them. Or if it was, I have no idea how they could make this noise.
Alright, pick my spot on the floor.
To some, it sounds like a child's laughter, or even a maniacal laughter, maybe even from a clown. The really weird thing is they didn't hear this at all.
What's the,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
That's the little girl's name.
Is Elizabeth in here to play with us? You can get on your track and play with that. Or maybe push your dolls around. You can knock on the walls. Alright, well, we're going to walk into the next room. We're going to leave the EVP in here. You can talk to it. Set it down on the bed.
Set the EMF?
Yeah.
You see this green light? Oh, dude, I just got really hot. This green candle, it's not here to hurt you. All it does is let us know that you're here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the bed. If you want us to know you're here, just touch the green light. It's right here.
You can just come over and touch the light. Knock on the wall. Maybe tug my shirt. Do you guys like playing pranks on the people that walk through this haunted house? Take the camera. Shine it on the back, on my back. Take the camera, shine it on my back. Is my shirt moving?
You got your flashlight stuck on
It feels like there's a handprint on my lower back. Is that you touching my back, my back right now? Is that how you guys are communicating with us?
After this, they got no more responses, so they hurried downstairs to tell me what happened in person.
For the camera's sake, it is now witching hour. We didn't get started until 3 a.m. because of setup. It's witching hour.
I don't know what room you guys were in.
Yeah.
But you guys definitely got to do the doll room.
Why?
Dude, I'm standing there. We're in the next room over. There was a full handprint like that on my lower back the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, like it was a full, it started, like I said, you guys can pull my shirt if you need to communicate. So that's why I felt a light tug, and then went to a full, like, I mean, it wasn't pushing, but it was like a full on, and it just started creeping up my spine, and it just.
One of those?
Yeah, like.
I had that same feeling, like creepiness up the spine.
Jesus.
So, I mean, EMF didn't go off. We had the EVP running.
That's perfectly fine.
So.
Well, then what we ask, can we have one of your EVPs, can we have your EVP and your K2? Ours is in the casket room.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you guys can check that out.
Yeah.
EVP is already running. You can just go in and start doing what you need to.
Yeah, I just had that happen, and I'm like, I'm just going to walk on out.
That's
I know how that goes. I just remember my camera's on half battery, too, so.
Already?
Yeah.
Well, just when you guys start talking, just hit record.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You go up in there, in that back room, not the actual doll room, but the next room. That's where we were standing.
We put the EMF on the K2 meter on the bed, and I'm standing in the center of the room. Tony, I'm like, Tony, take the camera. My shirt just felt like it was being tugged.
We hurried up to the spot where James got touched. This way, we can try and communicate and see if there is something there. And if there is, we want to get to it before it leaves.
There's some rope. Yeah, the awesome girls. Something just touched my hair. The awesome girls that work this, they told us to let you know that we're here. Also want to point out on camera real quick, that is up. That we're here. We're just here to speak with you and talk with you. I think that was you moving caused that to vibrate over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making the whole house vibrate.
That one board right there, that might actually cause that to fall sometimes.
Yeah. Do you want to test it? I mean, give my heads up.
Okay.
Can you make any kind of noise for us?
Something real quick, so if you hear a loud noise, it might be us.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that falls tonight.
And I'm remembering when we got our B-roll, how difficult it was for you to actually pull down.
Pulled it up, yeah. And when he showed us when he walked through the house, he had to push that and then lift it up to drop it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done testing. So if you hear anything else, it's not us. So we just wanted to test and see if that would fall. I ask you now, if you can make that fall for us to show us that it's not movement, that it's you guys, you can go ahead and do so now.
Orb.
Really?
I don't know where it went.
I also have this meters over here to my left that's glowing green right now. If you do want to touch that or something, you can do so as well. Cold breeze went past my neck just now. Very light, nothing as heavy as it's been since we've been here, but just enough. There is no central air units here. There's no units. The doors are closed, but there are doors, so wind can squeeze through. But when you do hear us say there's a wind flow, just know it's not AC, there's no ventilation like that here.
Real quick, I want to point out, this is what dust looks like on CCTV footage. Our 4K night vision cameras don't usually pick it up, and with it being 4K, we can usually tell when it's bugs. It's also strange that we didn't capture any other dust or moving objects like this until this moment.
Yeah, the people who work up here impress me. I know there's a lot of music and stuff going on. I just physically saw an orb. A green orb, like a neon green looking orb, like the color of this. Right there on the ground, like, and it's not reflection.
Like in the other room?
Like right there. Like.
Did you see what direction it was going?
And it was right here and went this way. It was like right here. It was like, you know, it wasn't on the ground. It was low though.
I'd be interested to see if it caught on here.
Yeah, I would be too. I think they can see it, but yeah, it was like right there. And it was like a bright green glow. Like as if it was even like a laser pointer almost, but we don't have one of those.
Yeah, I'm getting chills.
I got something pulling on my leg right here. Can you look down by chance? Something's pulling on my leg right here. See the pants pull?
Yep.
I can feel it pulling my
See
legs.
right there?
Yep. I feel it still pulling, but slower now. If that's you, you can yank on that. I definitely have chills in this room. I'm going to say it. I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Out of all the locations we've been to, this is the one I feel the creepiest in.
Yeah.
I've been to asylums, hospitals, houses.
It is a haunted attraction.
I think that's part of it. I think it's just with the creepy factors around us. It adds to it.
And I'll tell you what doesn't help. The fact that I have to be so close.
Yeah. Because these dolls.
Well, no, to you.
Oh.
Like, the camera. Oh my god, this is at half battery already.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We didn't even use them a lot today. That's both cameras on half battery already. Your camera's completely dead, your DSLR, which you barely used, if any. That's 4 to 5 things dead already. That's crazy.
The IR just turned off on that.
Did someone trip on it? Did they both turn off?
Here, use your light. Yeah, both those IR lights. It just flashed.
Twice.
Wants us to come down.
It moved. Camera 4, 90 moved.
Oh, so he did see that.
The camera moved.
The camera moved. and it got pulled. All right, let's follow.
Yeah, we heard something out here.
Yeah.
Is someone up here?
Did either of you trip on the
Hold on.
Ethernet cable?
Don't go straight down. Look over here. Check the corners. Got it. And this door's still shut, right?
That door's still shut. I mean, it could be open, but we would have heard it. That was us. Something just pulled our IR camera. Like his cameras.
Are you guys stomping?
We shut the door up here because we wanted to make sure someone didn't just open this door.
We did rush out of the room, so we probably stomped a little.
Okay, so let's
Do you want to follow it?
Yeah, let's follow it. Let's debunk this. Like as we're going, that got pulled. You can even see the slack. You can see how one's slacked and one's tense.
Yep.
I think one of these fell. One of these got pulled. The door could not do it. We follow it. You can see the tension here.
Yep.
We follow it. Step over that. Someone could have tripped over this, but no one was up here. This was open, and that one hit those wires. That door we would have heard. So let's follow it down. Look, this right here is definitely less right here.
Yep.
Let's follow it down. Check your corners.
Ouch.
Nothing in this
I hit
room.
my head a little bit. What the freak?
What?
It said something about auto format.
Oh, it's the autofocus because you hit that thing. It'll say auto.
Oh.
Yeah. This opens
I mean, it's
here.
pinned in the door pretty good.
Yeah, and that's not pinched.
Right.
That's not pinched. Jesus.
Well, see, it's weird because I heard like a scuffle.
I heard
shuffling outside of the door.
Like as if something tripped on the wire and pulled it.
I thought one of the guys were coming upstairs.
I did too.
And then the freaking camera thing happened, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Did you pull one of these wires in here?
I did not.
Something, when that camera moved, we heard something like go upstairs, like on the upstairs, go, moved her feet and almost like grabbed their legs on the Ethernet and pull it. And we heard it like scuffle, like, you know, if you wrapped your legs around it and pulled it. They're down here still, and we were just standing there. You saw us.
Yeah, I just figured when you guys snagged it.
No, neither of us were on it.
Oh wow, that's settling.
Yeah. We followed it all the way down. Oh,
You found a place it was all wrapped up at?
we found a place where it's definitely, it looks like it's been pulled up, and it's at the bottom of the stairs.
When it moved, we were both in front of it, right?
Yeah, you were both too busy looking at him because I told you guys.
Yeah.
Here's what the CCTV footage caught when it happened. Here's the other CCTV footage camera that was right beside it, showing that nothing came in front of the cameras at all. And this is where James and Tony was when we called down to them.
Did you hear what you trip on the Ethernet cable?
No, we're still down here in the speakeasy.
There's no possible way or reason why this should fall, especially after sitting up there for a few hours now. Here's the sound again, but enhanced.
That's 4 to 5 things dead already. That's crazy.
After this, things seemed to die down. There was no more voices, and 0 blips on our devices the whole time. The weird thing is, after this happened, it was silent. And not in the normal house kind of silent. There was no creaks, no rattles, nothing. And honestly, that made it more creepy in itself. Even after separating and having me, James, and Roger go off, and having Lee go down into the basement and the bag room by himself. Side note, thank you, Lee, for coming in and helping us and going in there by yourself. Even though we didn't get anything, we still appreciate it. It was almost like the house, or spirits of the house, knew what we were doing and played tricks on us. They had us moving from one side of the house to the other constantly, keeping us confused. Honestly, it was a lot of fun, but it was a lot like the haunted attraction itself. Discombobulation, fear, but a lot of fun. We did have some weird things happen throughout our time though. We kept having our radios chirp even though no one was touching the buttons. They kept making weird static noises throughout our time.
They're doing something anyways real quick, so I'm taking a moment. Perfect. Good enough. We good?
Are you guys on the radio?
No?
You hear it clicking?
Come here.
Yeah, I hear it.
hear you.
I'm right. I want to hit it real quick. Is anyone on our line? What the hell? Are you doing that?
You're on 7, right?
Yeah.
Try it again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Alright, you're good.
Hold up, now I can hear you.
And we also had a weird thing happen when we were upstairs by the doll room. We got a big smell of what smelled like old antique rose perfume. And what's strange is that we never smelled anything like this in his house the whole time. And all of our devices kept dying. We had 2 DSLR cameras die. Our main cameras with 8-hour batteries go half dead as soon as we entered the doll room, even though they were fully charged before going in. All of our phones died, and a few of our devices died along with them. But what I can say is that this was a lot of fun. I wish I could show you more of this house, but honestly, I'm kind of glad I'm only showing you this much. You need to go to this location and see it for yourself. If you're around there during the Halloween season, please go visit. Not only is it fun and exciting and just really cool to see, the dollars you'll be spending there, most of it gets donated to cops and kids. If you want to check it out, the Mayhem Mansion link is in the description below and it talks all about it. If you get time, at least check out their website and see if you can make time to go down. Plus, these people here are really nice, really cool, and I really appreciated working with all of them, and I hope to work with them again in the future. I know for sure I'll be going next year just to go see the attraction, so hey, maybe I'll see you there. I want to thank everybody. Remus, Pat, all the actors, everybody who works there, thank you so much for allowing us to come down and giving us a booth. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed every second of it. Thank you for allowing us to ghost hunt your location. We hope that you enjoyed what we did. I want to thank everybody for watching this. This was a fun project, and I tried really hard to get this out for the Halloween season. And hey, it would really help us if you supported us. We have new merch and Patreon up, and every dollar we get goes to either equipment or more locations, and we really appreciate it. And hey, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell, for we have more of these locations coming up in the future. Thank you again, everybody, Mayhem Mansion, our viewers, everybody for letting this happen. We really appreciate it, and we hope to see you again next time. Have fun and stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.